Rob.
You ready?
Yeah, you gotta send it at the same time.
All right, hold on real quick. Let me check something. All right, I'm good. All right, ready? Go.
GL.
Yeah. Same. That old.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Ah. You're like, go on. She release some act right.
You gonna jump here?
Mm-hmm.
Where you brought her back to OP?
Tonight's the night for
She go
football,
live and laugh
everybody. The bright
at,
lights are on, the stage is set,
I
and the
wouldn't bring
crowd
her
is
get
ready. It's
a
Monday Night
little
Primetime
U-Haul,
on
whatever,
EA
little rental.
Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. I'm gonna pull up, bring it over there.
Evan McPherson
Couldn't
to
talk
kick
about
off
that
for
shit
Cincinnati.
too.
Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is
Shit, like, you could bring me.
in week 2.
I was like,
This
yeah.
is a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first
Like, you
action of
coming
this
now?
game.
Yeah. Come. She like, you say you was stanky, you ain't gonna take a shower. I'm like, man, I'm just going right there, bring you back. They're like, fuck that, I'm gonna take a shower. Take a little shower. Shout out there. Oh, shit, I just want to chill.
All right, let's get this one on the road,
Clue it.
Brock. It is 1st and 10.
The clue. Uh-huh.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started.
DECLOUTTE.
Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lamakaki. So second down coming up. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Well, I say on like, man, you talking about peaches from ooh.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 back, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 light. Trap 60.
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Them nigga was blitzing, ball.
You hear so many
Come on, Rob.
programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Throw here, 3rd down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Begins his return at the 16. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Better Rob like, man, this nigga fat as hell.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Raise up. Dad.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Rallo.
Burrow to the air now.
There's the Rallo.
And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense.
Yeah, they got like 3 games. They got like 3 games. Yeah, New Orleans Bowl with the 2nd game. Yeah.
For Cincinnati.
And then they got Ohio play tonight, huh?
I seen Toledo lost to Louisville.
E.
That was a good game, 27-22.
Gun.
Yeah, you know that field, right?
Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch.
Down on it,
The quarterback will find you again.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go. 180. 11 MT.
Brown on the inside give.
Damn.
First guy he met.
Oh, AI ass nigga.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clears the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Burrow gets it out one quick. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast.
11 mighty.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Stop.
Burrow now on 1st down. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. 11.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
180. 12.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
12. Here we go. Stop. 180. Race hard. Stop.
Brown on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
11 Thomas. Got 11, 11, 11. Right 80. Right hot. 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Just set. 11. Can. Start.
Burrow setting up the play action. Jump off caught by his back. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Hey, check that.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Hot 70, hot. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yep, you just want to gain some confidence.
Benson on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The almost pick hasn't shaken their faith in this offense. They're leaving him out there. Here's 4th down. They'll throw for it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. All the way left side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 27 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gun. Got 11. Ready? 12. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Pulls it up to 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Brown reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
Commanders nothing. Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
18, let's go now. Ready.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Okay, ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
19, go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. traffic, and it's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play. And that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 21. Commanders nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Look at that power, deep left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Daniels. He has it at the 5. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Benson is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 7.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180, start. Start. Start.
The give on seconds, it's Brown. Escapes the defender. Has room down the left sideline. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Daniels now on 1st down. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Washington.
Benson now from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Red. 18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Daniels back to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they get this down to the 28. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
On the jump.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
McConkey's got it again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Packing 18.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bengals 23-yard line.
To throw, Daniels. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Burrow to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
There is not a route you throw as a quarterback where timing is more important than that outcut. If you are a millisecond late in this game, with the speed of these players, that ball is far and wide.
From the gun, they give to Brown. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, and they need to get 10.
Gun.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the first down a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 26-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Hey, smash. Cowboy 80.
This one set up for Daniels. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Right 80. Stop.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during a game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal because of
The
it.
Commanders' rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Here we go. Right 80.
Now Burrow has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces fourth down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
McPherson's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Check smash. Check smash.
Just one left for Daniels. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
70, Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60. Come 19, come 19.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Got it, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. He gets loose down the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the 2nd half with some needed points. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Commanders 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
I'm one, ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
White 80. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Escapes the pocket. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. 11, 11. White 80. Stop.
Burrow setting the throw. Completed to his running back. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. Past the 20. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Start.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal.
Gun. Start. Right 80. 11. 11 MT. 12. 11. Wide 80. Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they're turned away again. 2 great defensive stands. We've arrived at 3rd and goal. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
19 Tiger. Let go.
1st down, play action. Hits his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions. Ready?
They'll try it right with Brown. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Ready, set.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Get it. Cowboys. Ready.
Running for it with Brown. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal.
And they go to Brown. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Offense to the line fast.
3rd down and goal.
3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. McPherson at the point after. That Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 21. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds Benson out of the backfield. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it downfield near the edge. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
On the 6.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
60 back. Hawk 70. Hawk. Panther 11. Panther 11. Dragon.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Dot.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Pass play now. It's everything he has under this one. They connect on the deep shot. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1, ready?
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11 MT tape. 11.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals put up even more points in a win. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
45. Commanders 21. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Play action now with Daniels. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar ability. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tell him rob the jewelry store and tell him make me a grill.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
One, ready?
Football's on the 48. Here we go.
Hey, you breathing hard like that?
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he's in the
go
front
clean.
of about 2.
This offense is now left with some
Get
ground to
lazy,
make
go
up a
clean.
little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals nearing their first win of the season. 2nd down now. They need 7.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go. 180. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Burrow on the play action. Has him running the comeback. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Michael, when Mike can I use this thing? Can I quit?
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's
Damn,
McPherson
I'm
on to
hungry.
handle the kickoff.
I know I
He
ain't eat
tried
yet. I'm
to
gonna go eat.
finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40.
Hey, you got some big, large fucking seafood. Are you fucking crazy?
The give now to Benson. No one's around him. He's got space. Running in the red zone. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Commanders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His third total score this game.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3.
Damn.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Your day was good.
Hmm?
I said your day was good.
It turned out good.
Well, yeah. That's what's up for sure. That's good.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Washington calls it second timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
11 mighty. Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's get set. Shot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Big strike downfield to Coleman. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
Good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big first down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, he's taking a shot, going for it all. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Ready, shot. Shot.
They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
Damn.
Jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 12. Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run
Oh,
the
you
risk
better
of a
not
quick
get no
tackle
BBL,
just
don't
like
you?
that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Oh, what you better get?
So they send him out for
Oh,
a
you
field goal,
going from a
and
soft
they
booty
don't
to
get
big
much
hard
longer
booty?
than this. This from the right hash and a
You going
considerable
from a big soft
distance.
booty to a hard booty? Oh no, that's enough.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did.
That's enough what you
And
got.
it grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow
Unless
of the
you want
ship.
2
It's
inches.
already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach.
Unless you want a
because it feels like
nigga
they've
with
got
2
this
inches.
one in hand.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
One final shot here. And the pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Mm-hmm.